Adebayo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. The Hawks #1.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Pass to Wiggins, to the inside, Jaquez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Ricochet, no good. Heat trail by 3. Powell outside. Wiggins outside. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Powell. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 3. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Alexander Walker, averaging around 5 points a game. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Ricochet. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Wiggins.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Powell. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Ricochet. Pulls it. Adebayo grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hero for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Hero's got 5.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Bears checked in for Bam Adebayo. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. Outside Jaquez. The kick out to Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Alexander Walker and Ricochet fill out the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Atlanta again missing. Heat leading by 4. Powell outside. Pass to Ware. Here's Powell, covered by Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Bam! Going to work inside.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Johnson. Rebound Miami. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's Powell. It's Adebayo, high post. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, every season, Johnson seems to take another leap. What a big night for him. You have to be excited about this guy's future.
And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Their last encounter, soaring up for the lob. Bam, pounds it home.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Powell to the paint. Tipped and stolen by Adebayo. Itaquez on the wing. Rizachet covering. Now here's Ware. Miami making a switch here. Heroes checked in.
For the Heat, number 14, Tyler Hero.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. Down low. And Okongwu with the block.
Timed it just right. Okongwu with a great block.
Ware's checked in for Miami.
Number 7, Khalil Ware.
Hawks trail by 8. Johnson on the wing. Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Hero scanning the floor. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. McCollum, he's checked in for Alexander Walker, and he makes a first. He does not get the second one. Heat leading by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Hero outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
McCollum against Hero. The 3 from Rizachet. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Rizachet's got 5.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
There, the screen. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Riza-Shea.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Now here's Ware. He has 7, and they call an illegal screen here.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Jaquez. Pass to Riza-Shea. Back to McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Now here's Mitchell, still without a bucket. Drops in the 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Johnson. There's a screen. No good on the triple. Heat leading by 6. Now Wiggins. Outside Adebayo. Good D by Kongwu.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Now here's Powell, coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Hero against McCollum. Wiggins looking around. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Johnson with a bucket.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Powell. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Heat lead by 6.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Powell with a steal. Hero outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On target from range.
Well, how about the response by Powell? Answering the call with a 3 of his own.
McCollum with it. Give him 8 points now. Kongwu, a screen on Hero. Here's McCollum. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Heat. They're up by 6. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Glad you're joining us for halftime. And fellas, how about Bam Adebayo getting it done to start the game? And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Hawks.
I'm impressed with their effort on the glass. Big positive in my book. They just need to keep it up, Ernie.
Yeah, that's been their big advantage thus far. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Powell. Outside Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Powell. 2 on the clock. Here's Rizachet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Left side Mitchell. Tries to save it. Hero on the wing. Covered by Alexander Walker. Again, the Heat score. Hawks trail by 8. Outside, Alexander Walker. Launches it. He drops it from range. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now here's Powell. He's got 5. Back to Hero. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Johnson a screen on Hero. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and he comes up with a bucket. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Outside Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Powell. The 3 from Rizachet. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Hero outside. From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Powell outside. Over Rizachet. Powell's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Johnson doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Miami leading by 5.
Hawks down. Number 11. Second. Team play.
Here's Powell. 5 points in the game. No good on the quick 3.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Now here's Powell, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. 3 on the clock. Over Rizachet. And again, no good by Miami. Hawks trail by 6. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Johnson. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Powell. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Outside Johnson. To the inside. Rizachet, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
Now, B.A., it's actually Ed. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the 3-point basket by Miami. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Powell. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Johnson inside. Wiggins on it. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
And Atlanta with possession here. Miami making their last shot. Okongwu, a screen on Powell. Back to Okongwu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. All right, Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's McCollum. Picked up by Okongwu. There's the 3. Atlanta again missing.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
We got Rizachet. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Okongwu. Then there's C.J. McCollum. So that's the Hawks 5. Mitchell. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Hawks trail by 11. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hero, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Okongwu. McCollum against Hero. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Shot clock at 5. A clear look from McCollum. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Wiggins passes to Jaquez. He puts up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Heat lead by 14.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Here's McCollum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Miami leading by 12. Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Okongwu. And the Hawks shooting about 47%. A nice number. There's a screen. Back to Rizachet. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And Miami with a change here too. Larson's checked in. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Miami moving it around. Wiggins for 3. Buries it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Hawks trail by 15. Now McCollum. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero for 3. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Down low. Here's Hero. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Stolen by Hero. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
I really like their second half adjustments. They're showing some moxie inside.
And Atlanta making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Larson.
Well, you watch Rizachet. He's so smooth in everything he does, making difficult plays look effortless, really at both ends.
Up to Powell, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Hawks trail by 16. For 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hero on the wing. Covered by Alexander Walker. Powell. Rizachet with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Mitchell. Powell for 3. That one falls.